Alright.
Yo, we back again. It's your friend. That's Nico. I'm Rico. Nico, what's up, boy?
Not much, baby.
You got on crack your water? That's right. And see, you could have kept it cool. I'd have said, yeah, we gotta stay hydrated.
I was trying to keep it cool, but you did at the same time as me.
And what's that supposed to? That's called synchronization.
That's supposed to be funny, man.
Yo, so what we're here today is the topic
Goddamn
is
paper
this.
towels.
You need paper towels. You need a bib. See, that was
Go ahead.
Okay. So we're talking today about the recent release of Brittney Griner from
So I don't know much about this topic. So we haven't done a current events in a while. So since the Will Smith slap.
Yeah. Okay.
So I know it's got to do with the military.
Yeah. Okay.
That's all I know about it. And some people agree, some people disagree. I think. I don't know. Some
in
my group chats they were talking about.
Yeah, there were different feelings about.
So what's this whole thing? Just give me a quick 90-second summary.
So there was a diplomatic trade for her for a arms dealer, apparently a very dangerous, well-known arms dealer. They had some kind of clip I heard today about, I think this the one of the heads of State Department or whatever was basically like he's known as like one of the most dangerous man in the world. Naturally, they're always going to sensationalize it. This about this guy. I don't see him being a murderer or killer, but
so the Griner guy is an arms dealer, or that's the guy they traded with?
So Brittney Griner is a WNBA player.
Oh,
who was
so it's a girl.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Plays for the WNBA. She was caught with.
Oh, I know who she is.
I'm glad now.
Oh, okay. So yeah, she was in some tournament and then she got caught like doing weed or something.
She got
or some performance enhancement things.
She had vape pens that had THC in them.
Right, and then she got locked up in Russia or Korea, something like that. Russia. Same thing. Russia. And then she got locked up.
Yeah.
And then everyone's like, free her. She didn't know the rules. Blah blah blah. She got taken out of the competition.
She got 9 years,
yeah. So now they're she's good to go.
So they traded. They exchanged her. She's on her way back from Russia.
Damn. For why? Why? What's the reason?
Because Russia wanted a Russian arms dealer to be released. So it was a trade.
So that's what happened.
Yeah, but there's
more interesting than I thought.
But there's a U.S. Marine who's been there for like 4 years that they want to trade him as well for another person, and Russia was like, no.
So the U.S. was trying to get 2 people for 2 people, and Russia just wanted the WNBA girl for the arms dealer. Yeah. Period. Just wanting one.
Yeah.
Go home.
Yeah. And I ain't gonna lie, I hate to say it, but Russia really won on that trade. Definitely won on that trade.
Yeah, because what's this? I mean, I'm sorry, what's a dumb little athlete gonna do?
Nothing.
An arms dealer, that's a big deal.
For them, I guess, you know what? I'm not gonna say it's not a win, because for America, it's a slam dunk for identity politics. Oh, we freed the black, gay, female sports player, though she broke the law. And it's not like they got her off. They made a trade. It's not like she got out scot-free. It's not like they really.
She is free.
She
probably can't go back to Russia. And that's
I would never go back to Russia. I would never go anywhere that's having a diplomatic issue with my home country. I'm not going there. They didn't have to get her for weed. The fact that she had weed on her, it would just made it easier for them. They could have said, like,
how dumb you gotta be to get caught like that. See, that's what I'm saying.
It's not about getting caught like that. You can go to a foreign country, they can zero you out and basically say you're involved in espionage. You're wrapped up in some kind of conspiracy theory. You could have got there that same day. You ain't even checking the hotel. They could create a story and hem you up and say, we got all of this, you're held hostage. They're gonna get with some people that they want to do business with, or they want to leverage, back the leverage. And they just got her. She didn't have to, trust me, she didn't have to have drugs on her for that to happen. They could have just literally said she was part of something that she wasn't.
Nah, that was still stupid.
But it did create an opportunity for them to leverage.
So people are saying, so connected to the Marine who's been there for 4 years.
Yeah.
What's the deal with him?
So he's there as well. I think he went there for a wedding. Well traveled.
So this wasn't a mission.
No,
He just went there for leisure.
He went there for leisure, part of and then and I guess they got him caught up for some double agency again, espionage type thing. And he's been there for a long, like what, 4 years. And what happened was, this is one of those things about the way we look at assets. You know, they're bargaining assets for diplomatic, exchange. So America and Russia not getting along, so they play with people's lives. We'll keep this person locked up in a gulag until you give us something we want for this life, basically. So it's a hostage exchange. That's pretty much what it is.
And why did they do that? Like, what will you give up an arms dealer for? I'm sorry, I don't want to say random girl, but for an athlete.
Well, because the thing about it is, America's big on identity politics. So ultimately,
because she was black and what is it, bisexual, gay, whatever.
She's gay. She's gay. She's a woman, and she's black. It's a trifecta. So Russia doesn't care. Most of the rest of the world doesn't care about black, woman, gay. Most of the world does not care about none of that. But it's a big thing. It's a big deal in America. And what happens is, it's like, oh, okay. Russia's like, look, since that's a big thing for you guys, give us back the arms dealer, because he's big in the world circuit for doing things shady or whatnot, or maybe he hasn't. Who knows? Maybe he hasn't paid for his crimes, or who knows. But what we look at is this: they got an arms dealer, someone who's literally composed a legitimate threat in the world for someone who plays a sport.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Now, I'm not to be callous or not to be, whatever, because they could say when one of us went. No name, nobody. We're not gonna be no high dollar, exchange. America will tell some people, like, who you got who? Yeah, you good. You keep him. You good off that. You keep him. And that's what diplomatic.
I think there's already agreed things under the table that the US wants to look good with Russia, and they're in coalition, like, under the table. Like, that's the only way to justify
Maybe
this.
so.
This isn't even a political move.
Yeah, no, I think it's a political move to us.
No, I mean, they made it with the intention of it being a political move, but didn't the elections just happen anyways?
Well, not presidential.
What you're
looking
like,
at?
what are you trying? Like, people who were gonna get elected, like the closest election to whenever this happened, or at least was made public.
Yeah.
Already happened.
Yeah, but think about it. Look at it like this: when times come and in identity politics, that people who are social justice warriors, the LGBT communities, like, you know what? She was there for a long time, but they got our sister back home. So everybody who fits those categories, gay, black, women,
so ignorant.
and those who sympathize for those specific categories will look at what the Biden administration did in this situation, and they'll be like, yes, we want to vote for that, regime, because they did good by us. For everybody else, it doesn't really matter, because
like, that's all they think about. That's all they think about.
And think about it: that the Russians get back the arms dealer, they can move, move drugs and move guns and move bodies, and for Russia, that could be a plus for them. But ultimately, that dude they released, he's dangerous. I don't know what unless he's gunning to come back after America, like he wants revenge against America, he doesn't really pose an immediate threat to us upon his release. It's gonna be like, oh, okay, all right, cool. Well, if we catch you again, bro, we catch you again, the game starts over.
Like that's where they. Like, it's getting, this whole identity politics thing gets to a point that it's hindering our country. That's the way I see it.
That's how people,
like, it's okay that it's important, it's a cultural thing, but when you're putting that below an arms dealer for a country like them, it's like, that's insane. It's absolutely insane.
It's one of those things.
Like, for the Russian government to even ask for his release specifically, this dude is big. Like, that's more of a reason to not let him go.
Yeah,
just live like up over there. She was we wait in Russia.
But the thing about it is, we detach ourselves from the humanity of this person. Yeah, this is what we look at after our own from a national point of view.
That makes us look bad.
That's an American. We need to rescue her, but she did wrong. It doesn't matter.
But she was a dumbass.
Extradite her here and she'll still face punishment here. There's plenty of people over here serving plenty of time for marijuana. But in America, capitalism goes far. She could buy her way out in America. You can't buy your way out in Russia. Well, at least not her.
Well, I mean, how much money does she have? Is she that big that she can just buy her way out?
They're here.
Yeah.
She can afford a really good lawyer, and for the nature of the charge, and for what
just for the noise of this, an attorney will probably do it for free. To just get the money. Yeah.
He's not gonna do it for free.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
Yeah, all the publicity they get, all the networking, of course they're gonna do it for free. What you talking about?
No. If a lawyer had got her out of Russia, absolutely. But if she was here in America, he would have got her off for charges in America. No.
Oh, as a regular thing, like not Russia, like she didn't go to Russia at all.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, of course not. I'm saying actually, when she comes back here,
the team lawyer would have took care of that. The team lawyer would have took care of that because she's an asset for the company.
Yeah, this just makes the U.S. look bad, and the U.S. has been looking bad for many years. No matter what the president is, the U.S. just looks like crap to the whole world.
Yeah,
and the image will just keep declining and declining. Like,
yeah, because we can talk.
I went to Europe. Yeah. I went to Europe, and a lot of people like Mama and I, because I went with Mama, we was thinking, oh, like we're not Americans, but we come from America, so everyone's gonna be like, oh, that's so amazing, blah blah blah, and it's so fun. Like when you hear stories about people from Colombia when they come over here, that's what we felt it was gonna be like. But no, people in Europe are good. They're chilling. Like they're not thinking about America at all. No. They think it's cool. They want to come for vacation. They like the movies. Yeah, they like the songs. They like Drake. They like Drake. They like, what's the other one? They like, the Bieber guy, Taylor Swift. They like the music. Adele, Elton John, Elton Smith.
I thought you said that Bad Bunny was the biggest
Ed Sheeran. Well, it depends on the metrics.
Right.
If you look at raw numbers, yeah, he is.
Okay.
But a lot of
Puerto Rican side.
A lot of American people are not gonna know who he is. But if you look at raw numbers, he is the biggest one. Mm. So it's like this just makes us look bad. And at the end of the day, it's just a regular cycle. One day it was China, back in the whatever hundreds. Then it was England. Mm-hmm. Then before that it was the Roman Empire. Now it's the U.S. The U.S. has been actually the most powerful country. Like when you look at it's very interesting when you look at the years that the U.S. has been the biggest,
a world power, yeah,
the world power. That's the longest any country has had that kind of title thing.
Yeah, I think
the longest ever.
I think we became a world power the fastest and has been
fastest and have kept it the longest.
Yeah.
So I mean, sooner or later this is gonna happen. I don't know I don't know what it's gonna be. It might be China, might be Russia. I don't think it'll be either one of those. I feel like it'll be somewhere in Europe. And it's just gonna happen. Mm-hmm. It's just natural. That's the natural order of life.
I guess so, but that's pretty much Brittney. I don't really have any opinion on it. She's home. They made the trade. I can't say I want her to stay. I can't say I want her to come home. I can't say the guy with the arms dealer. Like I don't know how he's really going to affect me personally.
Like to me, she's so irrelevant. Like it's so irrelevant. It's not even funny compared to the own stealer.
Her situation sucked. And it was an example of don't go to certain countries that are hostile towards your home nation. Which is funny because
she just got chill about everything. She got really hostile towards she let loose, she relaxed, she let her guard down, probably because she was smoking. And then it happened. Sorry, baby, but I'm an arms dealer.
Sorry, I'm not going to any country that is hostile or has really strict laws if I know how I get down. Money should not determine how your behavior.
Whoever saw, because I know this happened because they kept requesting her as a very important big media deal. So they should have thought, wait a minute. So Russia, what's the leverage they got on us that can be comparable that you can compare to someone who's locked up hostage over there? Well, maybe someone we got locked up. Okay. Who do we have locked up that might be of interest to them? Because I don't want to go out there and make a big deal about this random girl that we secretly don't care about, and then try to get her to come free. They're not just gonna do it. they're probably gonna want something back.
Mhm.
Let me make sure that anything, or at least try to make sure that anything that they want in return is not something that
You really don't
that
want
can
to-
hinder us or our image or anything. Like they should have thought of it that way. Like what? Like okay, Russia says, okay, yeah, you can have her back. There you go. That's not gonna happen. They were gonna try to get something from you, and you should have thought of, Russia's smart. They're not gonna do this over a random Russian girl. They're gonna do this over a big person.
Yeah,
They should have thought,
Yeah, if America would have got the Marine back, then that'd have been great because
I'll do the Marine. Do the
because
Marine.
what happened? Well, they would have played the patriotism military aim, but
It goes more towards
But a lot-
political and war
yeah,
climate
a
between.
large part of America would, if they would have got the Marine and not got Brittney, they'd have been like, "What? How do you not get her? We got the Marine. We got the decorated Marine. Yada yada."
But at the
yada.
same time, you said that the U.S.
And he
was
didn't-
trying to get both of them.
Yeah,
Russia
they're
just said
trying,
no.
they're trying to get both.
There you go.
But the thing about it is, you want to get the decorated Marine who actually didn't do anything wrong, and you couldn't get him because think about it, he's a bigger political piece. He's a stronger piece to play.
I'm telling you, these people, like whoever agreed to that deal on the U.S. government side, they're not that dumb. Like they're working in coalition underneath the table, probably underneath this very table we're on right now. I'm telling you, like there's no one who's that dumb in that high up of a position.
You would be surprised about how.
No, they're not dumb. They know exactly what the hell they're doing.
You know what?
They know exactly what the hell they're
The
doing.
Peter
They're
principle.
careless. They don't care about people, and a lot of them are even evil. They are not dumb. They are not.
Hey, I can't.
Not.
I can't disagree with the possibility.
That's the way I see it. That's the way I see it. People with that amount of power, they're not that dumb. They do it on purpose. I'm telling you, there's coalition going on, and it might be underneath this very table. Maybe not this table, but underneath some table.
All right, Nico. All right.
Let us know down below in the comments whether you're in a coalition with the Russian government. Leave a like on this video. Subscribe to our
There's
channel.
nobody named Hunter over here.
Watch all the rest of our podcasts. That's the last one for tonight. Yeah, this is just so dumb. Like, just who cares about that girl? Honestly, I guess the whole country did. Just at least just leave it alone. Just don't let her. Just don't talk. Just all right. We're not going to. If we get one, we get the other people.
No,
mad.
no.
If you get the Marine, you get other people mad. It's like just leave him alone.
You can't win. You can't win. You can't
win. You just can't.
Hey, you know, at the end of the day, to each his own.
People forgot about this.
Yeah, I completely.
100%.
But dude,
you saw my reaction. I know about it.
Once you got sentenced, I was like, it was like everybody else. Like
you got sentenced.
Like everybody else.
Let it go.
Who gets sentenced? Like, damn.
Let it go.
Hope her family put some money on the books for her. And that's
I
what it
mean,
is.
all right.
That's
just
what it is.
watch the next Grammy.
Think about it. It's what it is. What can you do for her? But now I bet you when she get back, she's gonna win. She's gonna win Athlete of the Year.
And all these things.
They're gonna and it's gonna be big. I think. And you know what? The Biden campaign is like, look, we got her back because they're using her as domestic fodder. Though we lost ground internationally, they'll use her image domestically.
Oh man, that was beautiful.
That's what they were gonna do. Right?
Yeah, that's right. I 100% agree with that.
Coalition, but hey, man,
which they gotta be worried about foreign policy and you know.
Yeah,
I mean, I see it, but I'll be worried about foreign policy when it comes to Russia and those big countries, not like the smaller countries. But when it comes to Russia, like
I'll be worried about foreign policy when it comes to the world economy
and world economy and all that.
Yeah, because arms deal is going to suck, but it affects a market and the economy. But
yeah, I mean, even if they didn't do it, we'd still be talking crap about it, man. So
yeah, if they would have got the Marine, they would be like, "Why didn't you get Brittney? She's this and she suffered into the, she got caught." Well, it doesn't matter, but it does matter. One guy didn't do anything; he got caught. One person did do something, and they got caught. I'm not saying I do, but we all still know that Russia's foul. So it's like
people speed all the time on the road. A lot of them don't get caught. Most people don't get caught. Most times you don't get caught.
Yeah, people still T-bone people and drive off. So, but hey,
and sometimes you get caught, sometimes you didn't.
Yeah,
so you can't complain. Oh, why? But everyone's doing it. Yeah, but you're the dummy who got caught, baby.
You got caught.
What you want me to do?
Hey, Y'all be good. Enjoy yourselves. Don't get out there going to hostile nations. Check with your U.S. embassy first before you travel.
Exactly.
Always.
Just go to the red light districts and then come back home. Have a good one.